Today, we're diving into a blueprint for creating events that really, truly connect with people, especially in senior communities. We're going to look at how a simple, well-chosen theme can transform a basic get-together into something that people talk about for weeks.
So that's the big question, right? How do you do it? How do you go beyond just putting people in a room and actually create a feeling, a genuine connection? For senior communities, this stuff is everything. It's about fostering real joy and building that sense of community.
And this quote just nails it. We're not just checking a box on the calendar here. We are crafting an experience, something that sticks with everyone, from the residents to their families and even the staff.
Now, planning an event for a senior community, that has its own unique challenges. You're trying to balance this delicate act. You need it to be fun and engaging, of course, but you also have to prioritize comfort and make sure it's inclusive for absolutely everyone, no matter their mobility or energy level. It's a real tightrope walk.
So, what's the secret sauce here? Well, it often comes down to finding a theme that pretty much everyone can get behind. Something that naturally brings different generations together. Something relaxed, maybe a little nostalgic, but fun for all.
And that brings us to the answer, a Hawaiian luau. Honestly, it's a brilliant choice. It's colorful, the music is relaxing, and it gives you that instant feeling of being on a joyful little vacation. It's a total mood lifter that sets a welcoming, festive tone from the moment people arrive. Okay, so we've got our theme. A luau, it is. But how do we actually bring it to life? Well, it all boils down to three core elements. Let's break down the blueprint.
Atmosphere, menu, and interaction. Think of these as the three pillars of a fantastic event. Each one supports the others, and when you get all three of them right, you've built the foundation for that truly unforgettable experience.
First up, atmosphere. The tropical decorations and music, they're great for the vibe, for sure, but the real key here, especially for a senior community, is comfort. Thoughtful details like having plenty of seating, lots of shade, and making sure refreshments are super easy to get to, that's what makes a space feel genuinely welcoming and safe. All right, let's talk food. The goal is festive, but also familiar and easy to manage. Think fresh, juicy fruit trays, some savory pulled pork or chicken, and simple, delicious desserts. It's all about providing great flavor that fits the theme without being complicated for anyone to enjoy. And for interaction, the goal is what you might call gentle engagement. A live musician playing some chill Hawaiian tunes, some simple games, or a raffle, a fun photo booth with props. These are all low-pressure ways to encourage people to participate and really make sure everyone feels included.
So we have our foundation, right? Great atmosphere, delicious food, fun activities. But there's one more detail we can add, a central element that can take the whole experience from just good to truly unforgettable.
And what is that centerpiece? Get ready for it. It's a margarita machine. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but trust me, this is about so much more than just a drink. It's about creating a focal point for fun and connection.
So here's why this works so well. It automatically becomes a natural gathering spot, a place for people to stand and chat. It's self-serve, which frees up the staff to mingle instead of playing bartender. And it delivers a consistent, high-quality frozen treat every time. It's a really simple solution that just maximizes fun and minimizes hassle.
And this is where the idea really shines, because it perfectly solves that core challenge we talked about earlier, inclusivity. How do you create a fun centerpiece that absolutely everyone can enjoy? Well, the solution is brilliantly simple. All of the mixes start out non-alcoholic, so you have these delicious, refreshing fruit slushies for everyone, residents, their grandkids, the staff, you name it. Then for the adults who want it, a splash of something extra can easily be added on the side. One machine, and everyone is included. It's perfect. And the flavors can really bring that luau theme to life. You can go beyond the classics and do a piña colada, mango, or even a fun blue Hawaiian. Suddenly, the drink station becomes a vibrant, interactive part of the whole theme.
And for the organizers, here's the best part. It is incredibly easy. The rental company typically handles everything, delivery, setup, and even the cleanup. That is a huge weight off the planning team's shoulders, and it lets them focus on what actually matters, their guests.
So, the real takeaway here isn't just about throwing a luau. It's about realizing that the small, thoughtful details, whether it's extra shade or a fun, inclusive drink station, those are the things that make an event truly memorable. It's all about prioritizing the guest experience. So I'll just leave you with this question. For your next get-together, what's your wow factor going to be? What's that one thoughtful detail you can add that will make it truly unforgettable for everyone there?